Good morning, children. Welcome to Chapter 3 Variation in Shelters Part 2. In previous video, you studied about Bimbetka rock shelters, about caves and types of shelters on the basis of landforms. In hilly areas, the people built houses with sloping roofs. That all you learned. Now in this video, you are going to learn about remaining types of houses. Flat roof houses and high-rise apartments. In plains, houses are built with thick walls and high flat roofs to keep them cool in summers. The materials of construction are mainly cement and bricks. Means in plains, just like that means we are living in plains. Our Visakhapatnam is in plain. In east coastal plain. In higher classes, you are going to learn about that. In plains, the houses are built with thick walls and high flat roofs. That means flat roof only. In that types of houses we are living now. Okay. Why high flat roofs they'll keep? To keep them cool in summers. And what are the materials they will use for the construction of those houses? Mainly cement and bricks. Many people sleep on the flat roofs in regions of high temperature like Rajasthan. Rajasthan is very hot state. Why? Because near Rajasthan, in the Rajasthan state only, Thar desert is there. Some part of Thar desert is there in Rajasthan. That's why normally they'll get high temperatures during the summer season. That's why they construct their houses with flat roofs, and night time those people they sleep on the roofs. That means on the terrace sometimes we also will sit and chit chat, no, like that. At night time they'll sleep on the roof of their flat roofs. And in cities, high rise apartment buildings, flats are common because of limited land and large population. Limited land, that means cities. What are the examples for cities? Visakhapatnam is a city, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, New Delhi, like that. Those are all cities. Most of the people they'll settle in cities. Why? Because they will get so much job opportunities. And say in human migration chapter, you learn about so many people they are migrating from villages to cities and towns. For what? To get good jobs and good education, all. That's why mostly so many people live in cities. That's why their limited land. Okay, more people are living. That's why we can extend the city. And no, that always the land is limited. And large population. Large population means more number of people live in cities. That's why they will construct high-rise apartment buildings. That means in a limited area, that means a less area only, they can construct so many flats. Flats means the place where we are living, houses. That's why in cities we can see these high-rise apartments. See, this is flat roof houses. In Rajasthan, they'll construct their houses with thick walls and flat roofs. On that roof only at night time like this, they'll sleep also on that. And morning time, they will keep their clothes all day. And night time, they'll sleep on the roofs. This is high-rise apartment. See, in a limited area only, they will construct, see how many floors are there, see. These floors, so many floors, and that so many houses, so many flats will be there. So many number of people, families live in this limited area, in these apartments. Mostly we can see these high-rise apartments in cities. Now, before going to next type of house, now you have to learn about coastal states, coastal areas. What are coastal areas? See here, I'll explain that term now. This is already know what is this? This is India map. Okay, so in India, see, these all are states, all and for our country, India, towards east here, Bay of Bengal is there, towards west here, Arabian Sea is there, towards south, Indian Ocean is there. Okay, coastal areas means the area which have one side sea or ocean, that areas are called as coastal areas. For example, here take Gujarat state. For Gujarat state, see here, this side all Arabian Sea is there. Remaining all that land. So here Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, like this. So like this, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, West Bengal. These 9 states are called as coastal states. Coastal states means the state which has one side sea or water, sea or ocean, that is called as coastal state. That areas are called as coastal areas. What are those? Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, West Bengal. See, we are living in Andhra Pradesh. Here, our Visakhapatnam. For our Visakhapatnam also, one side Bay of Bengal Sea is there, no? That's why ours also called as coastal area. Understood, children? This is called as coastal areas. And here, this is Rajasthan state. Here only Thar desert is there. That's why in summer they will get high temperatures there. Okay, that's why they will construct their houses with flat roof and thick walls and high flat roofs there. Okay, they will sleep on the terrace also in Rajasthan. And here, what are the, in our country, which state, which areas they will get high rainfall, we can say here Assam. Assam state here, this is green color Assam. Here Assam and Meghalaya, here Meghalaya is there, see. Here, this is Meghalaya capital Shillong here, and this is Assam. These two states, they will get the highest rainfall. That means always, every day, most of the year, they will get everyday rainfall. Okay, that's why a heavy rainfall leads to floods. Floods means so much water they will get. So there only they will construct the stilt houses. Next, you are going to learn about that type of houses. Stilt houses. In coastal areas and on islands, people built stilt houses. In flood-prone areas, houses are made a few feet above the ground level to keep them dry. In the map I showed, no, coastal areas and islands and flood-prone areas. Flood-prone areas means, floods means if any area will get high rainfall, so much rain will get, means so much water will flow, no, that only called as that high rainfall leads to floods. So which areas frequently they will get floods, that area is called as flood prone area. In flood prone areas also people build these stilt houses. How? A few feet above the ground level to keep them dry. Otherwise, down only they will keep, like us, they will construct their houses. That rainwater will come to their houses. So that's why they will construct their houses on stilts. And one has to climb 5 to 7 stairs to step inside the house. If they want to get into the house, they have to climb 5 to 7 stairs. Then only they can enter into the house. And they keep the inhabitants safe from wild animals. Sometimes because of that floods all, they will get some wild animals also will come. That means some wild snakes, some insects all. Okay, that also they can keep safe. How they will construct their house above the ground level, and the flood water easily drains out in between the stilts without damaging the house. If heavy water will come also through the stilts, that rainwater will go. And stilt houses are made of bamboo, wood and coconut shaft. What materials they will use for constructing these stilt houses? Bamboo, wood and coconut shaft. See, this is the image of stilt houses, how they constructed. See, down the tall water only, and that stilts means these. Okay, with wood only they will keep some stilts. Sometimes they will use iron also. They will keep these stilts, and on that they will construct the house with what? Wood, bamboo, and the coconut shafts all. And there they will live. In which areas these stilt houses we can see? In coastal areas, in islands, and flood prone areas. Okay, children. Now next, bamboo and wood houses. Houses in earthquake-prone areas in Japan are built with bamboo and wood to minimize the damage to life and property. See, earthquake-prone areas. Earthquake-prone areas means the areas where they will get frequent earthquakes. That area is called as earthquake-prone areas. So where they will get in Japan, mostly Japan is affected with these earthquakes more. That's why in Japan, in those earthquake prone areas, they will build their houses with bamboo and wood. Why? Because to minimize the damage of life and property. That means in with cement and bricks they will construct, because of that earthquake that building fall down means so much heavy, that bricks and cement all, iron all they will use means very heavy. That's why they will get so much damage all. So but wood means this is a wood, that means bamboo and wood means lightweight only they will use. Because of that they won't get that much damage to the life means human beings and the property also. And rebuilding of such houses is not very difficult. If any time it will fall also, again they can reconstruct the houses. Why? Because they will use only bamboo and wood. But cement, bricks, iron and steel, those are very costly. This means not that much cost. That's why it is easy also to rebuild the houses. See, this is the image of wood house, where they will construct these type of houses in earthquake prone areas. They will construct these wooden and bamboo houses. I think all of you understand. Now a small assignment for you. In dash, houses are built with thick walls and high flat roofs. In dash houses, okay, that means in dash areas you have to write here. In dash areas houses are built with thick walls and high flat roofs. You have to write. The materials of construction are mainly dash and bricks. What they will use for these constructing the houses, what they will use, that you have to write. And high-rise apartments are common in dash, where villages, cities, towns, where we can find more and more high-rise apartments. You have to write. And houses in earthquake-prone areas built with dash. You have to write. Stilt houses are found in dash areas. This is a small assignment for you. You have to answer. Thank you, children.